A small but powerful feature I want to show you is the ability to hide values from your created documents. Why would you want to do that? You want to do that because you want to include those values for setting them as conditions for sections, or maybe to send an email to a hidden email variable, but you don't really want those variables to appear in your documents. Look an example here. So I have a sections example where in my template, at the end of this invoice template, I have these sections and I render them conditionally. But the condition that rendering these sections depend on is on this appendix packages variable, where I'm basically passing data that I'm then setting as conditions in order to have those sections appear or not. I don't really want to show the content of that variable in my documents. So even though the variable here appears, or the placeholder appears in my list of placeholders, I can go here to the settings icon and I can say always hide. When I say always hide, basically this variable will not be printed in the created document and will be exactly removed. But it's still available for other areas in my automation. For instance, for sections here, where I can still select this variable, can still work with that value, even though it's not appearing in my documents. This works. In this case, I'm using Airtable, but it works from any data source, no matter if you're using Glide, NoLoco, if you're coming from Zapier, if you're integrating via the API. No matter which data source you come from, this works. You can pass the value for your placeholder. You can make it by setting it to always hide, and then you can still work with it for sections. Or let's look at another example. Let's say I want to send this as an email in the end. So I'm adding, reload this here. So I'm adding email as a placeholder to my document, but I don't really want to print the email of the recipient down here. I go on save and continue, let the template check run, and then here in my list, I of course get my placeholder email. I can map it to a field called email in my Airtable table, but I set this to always hide. I click save and continue, and now I can select this variable email for sending an email. So I go on send email, I have my email content here, and then I can say, I can say the recipient of this is the email variable, save. And this basically now sends those emails to the past email value, but it's not appearing in our documents. I hope that gives you an idea of how hidden variables can be used, what they're good for, and I hope it lets you create even more powerful and more flexible documents. Looking forward to hearing your feedback, and talk to you very soon.